Pisces, patience. They're saying here that please have patience. What you are hoping for is on the way. You need to have patience because first there's a series of conditions that you don't see. Things are a bit confused. You don't know exactly how things are going to pan out, which direction to take, if this project is going to work, this relationship, where you're going to be living, all of that. Patience, please, they're saying. And that means that perhaps the most important thing at this point is your trust and your faith. You have here, it's Jesus saying that if you do have faith, you can move mountains. If you say, this will happen, I have this focus, this self-discipline, this will happen, and you keep that focus internal every day, every moment, in a higher force that is guiding you. And if you only stay close to what excites you, what is really truly aligned with what you want, what brings you joy, in a very simple way every single day, and you continue putting effort into that direction, Pisces, there is miracles that will occur. You know, you can move mountains, but all that depends on your faith. And here they're saying that if you have the duality here, if you stay as the queen of light, which is complete light, illumination, and celebration, look at her. Instead of being your own prisoner, auto-sabotage, poverty of consciousness. Look at the difference. The one is like this in obscurity, and the other one is up at the light. If you're able to shift, every single moment is one coin, and there's two faces of the same coin. But you choose where you want to go. You choose if you want the light or stay in the old sabotage, trauma, hurt from the past. So there is this guidance from the divine. If you always reach up, merge with the light, soul star chakra number 10, merging with the divine here. If you're always rising up, Pisces, and that's an eternal will, it's your strength. It's reaching every single second, every single breath to the infinite. And from this infinite, the healing takes place. And we are healing. There's a lot going on astrologically until April. In May, we're going to start to see the results. You know, they're talking about spring there. Primavera. All your wishes will completely manifest themselves when the flowers start to open. There's also a theme of autumn for some of you, where things are gonna actually, the blessings are gonna be seen at this time. But right now, we are going towards a lot of changes, a lot of unexpected events, and a lot of confusion, unclarity, not knowing. But in all of that, you need to root yourself, root chakra, ground, and center, and trust your innocence. That's most important, because if you are going through, and as Pisces you probably are going through a lot of emotions, a lot of fear of abandonment, survival fears. Here we are, survival fears. when it comes to abandonment, when it comes to relationships. Because Pisces, the lesson of Pisces, the lesson of the zodiac is true compassion, unconditional love. And we are about to step into this new paradigm, unconditional love. A lot of us that are incarnated at this time are supposed to be helping shift consciousness, go higher. They call it the new earth, but it's already here. It is really a state of consciousness. We're all humans, bodies here, but we all live internally at different frequencies. And we, Pisces, are pioneers. We are here pioneering spirit, number 11, master number. We are supposed to show the way, and that's towards freedom. But how do we find common ground with others if we don't find the freedom first within ourselves? We cannot be way showers if we haven't integrated first within ourselves. So here we have spiritual technology. This is finding, each and every one of you has to find within oneself how to manage your own energies, your own frequencies, your own breathing, your own vibration of the heart, your own detachment from pity stuff, from emotional negativity, mental negativity. We are transforming our mind, we are transforming our heart, we are opening our hearts. And all of that can only happen if we push through those few months, February, March, April, 2-3 months, where we need to really find the ground and the safety, the feeling home within. And you will see how you will have shift so much when in May you're gonna look back and be like, wow, I'm in a completely new life, or I'm a completely new me. But the process is happening right now, and it can be painful, it can be difficult, because it's unsettling and it feels like, kind of a post-traumatic stress, this I'm finding peace and ecstasy in the next moment, a depression or a lot of emotional heaviness, and then up you come up. And so it is a roller coaster at this time, and it's really the stars that are collectively doing that. But finally here, there's a melting pot that needs to take place when it comes to the spiritual technology. There's an alchemy that needs to form itself within you, and that comes only with your own will from within. You are to trust your innocence here. I'm coming back to that because there's a sense of, when it comes to relationships, love, and being over empathic and kind of getting out of center, and falling into all the jealousies and all the obsessions and all of that, not believing anymore in true love and true innocence and true friendship and true partnership. And here there's a sense of recalling that if you stay in your innocence, if you stay in purity of love, this is what you will attract, the vibration you will attract. So don't worry, don't let yourself go back to the past, because you are to learn from the past. And all of those sabotage behaviors that can creep in with your mental over mental activity, which happens a lot with Pisces, we need to let go of that and really come back to something much more simple, like a kid, something much more, okay, I'm alive and I'm gonna take moment by moment, and not live the relationship, the present moment, from in French it's a relique, from the past. It's pattern from the past. You don't want to live your present from the past. You want to live present like it is, truly alive in the moment, fresh. Like a beginner's mind. You know, coming back to the beginner's mind, time for beginner mind, porcupine spirit. Like if you hadn't lived before, like you were just born right now, and there's a magic to that. Of course, we have 2 cards of healing, right? Today we had the healing in the other one, and then again the snake spirit. Remember, when the skin of the serpent is shed away, you are vulnerable like a baby, and everything hurts, everything, you're oversensitive, and that can be very true at this time. But just know that it is the new you that is actually taking place within this body. So don't worry about that. They're saying that you see clearly now. The owl. So trust. There's a need to trust, believe in yourself, and that love is all around. Whether you feel it or not, love is actually all around, Pisces. And we need to let go, time to let go of all those patterns that we just talked about when it comes to your heart. Skunk spirit, know your worth. Know your worth. Believe in yourself, Pisces. Now, here you got, which is very interesting, the archetype of the professor, which is a teacher. And at the same time, you got the student, which I love here, because there's a sense of when you're a teacher and you're teaching others, always remembering that we're always learning. We're never perfect. And so finding this balance, this humility. But there's the balance here is also that when you are only in the archetype of the student, often you just continue learning and you just want to learn more and more and never take action, never start to take action upon what you have learned. So there's a need to also believe in oneself and feel like, okay, no, I know a few things and I can share that with love. Now, taking things as more play, the player here, as we were just saying, time for beginner's mind, like a kid, being more playful. And that's how creativity comes, when you allow every moment to unfold as it is, and not be so, okay, planning every single thing. Yeah, there's a need for discipline, but again, this balance where you can let go, also allow the magic of the moment to take place. Maybe you had decided, I'm going to do this today, and things change. But it's always good to have a direction, but that is flexible, not rigid. You have also the archetype of the rebel. Of course, the Wayshower, the pioneer spirit, always is a rebel, always feels that there's another way. But we don't want to fall into the negative aspect of this archetype of the rebel, which is always trying to rebel against authority, and that can be an issue, an internal issue that takes place. So always being very aware of, okay, why am I, thinking differently? And is it because I'm fighting something, or is it truly original and unique from my soul? Now here, Pisces, in your heart, you get encouragement from the angels. Your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. So trust your innocence, Pisces. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love. And love always generates more love. So if you're in the vibration of love, Pisces, that's what comes to you. Trust and continue your loving work. So just trust and continue your work, Pisces, from the heart, and reach to the divine. Feel this force within you that is bigger than you. This will inspire, Pisces, when you feel a bit down. No, there's more. There's more than this mutation. There's magic. There is. I can do it. I can do it. Okay? Prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. That's very important. There's this fear, latent fear within ourselves right now because things are not settled. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. Thank you. Okay, Pisces. So let yourself dream and reach higher to the stars. At this time, you have both paths available to you. You choose. If you have patience, trust, and you reach for the divine, all will flow, Pisces. All will flow. Keep it simple. Yeah, Pisces. So I hope this was helpful for you. I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. I hope there's no smoke. I'm still working with my own technology and material here, but make it work. Love always.